What a beautiful day to begin with. Thank you so much for being with us. And today we are going to review recently released Tamil movie Soorarai Pottru. Sorry for my mispronunciation because it's not my first language. I apologize on behalf of all the things that I mispronounce. The story is worth watching, especially this is the beautiful plot that we really need to learn that how the challenges of entrepreneur comes, especially in South Asia. Especially there is a Korean movie also going on, startup or the series. This is also not though similar, but at least it tells the struggle of a person from a very poor background that comes and wanted to do something to serve the nation and then the people and then again the nation. He has to go through so many challenges. So the story was a guy uh, from a very poor village. There doesn't even stop the train also, but his father, though his father is a teacher, I guess, and the mother is also, they wanted the social benefit or the public service things to reach their village. They are not thinking about themselves, they are thinking about entire village. So that is a good thing that we learn, that even though we are brought up in a very poor community, we have to think mutually, not on individually. So you learn this one, it is very good also. The another thing that so now everybody think that he is just like this, so why not he joins the air forces also. But unfortunately he has to quit it and also bring his friends from there and resign that, because and that time his chief said to him, they told him that you cannot be a good leader. Why? Because you are also going and you are also taking these guys also. They have a huge responsibility and future ahead of them, and they three of them left that to pursue this as a career. So what happens now? They are back in the village. They have challenges. What they really wanted to do. Unfortunately, the incident that happened with him, because his father was very sick, and they had not good relationship, like miscommunication. Though whatever the sequence consequences or whatever the situation is in your family, the especially keep communicating with each other. That's what we really need to learn from this movie. The miscommunication caused the death of his father, and he wanted to buy the ticket. The ticket was very expensive because in economy class all the tickets are full, but business class some people cannot even afford it, and thus he was unable to reach his village, and his father died. And the time he reached there through the train, uh, everything was done. So his mother tell him that how your father think about it, because there is always an emotional relationship between each other. Thus he make up his mind that whatever the situation will be, he will bring now the airplane in his village, and all these poor people, especially everyone who wanted to just fly in the air for once in a life, their dream will come true. But there is a long way for him, and especially in this aviation industry, there are a lot of documentation, lot of red tapes, and all these things. He has to bear all this, and this is really a big issue in our South Asia, where mm, you have to, especially if you are, if you have resources or you are a resourceful person, you will definitely find the way to overcome all these obstacles. But for a ordinary person going from office to office, his struggle is enormous, and you will see that he bear that for almost 2 decades. That's why during that time he was jobless, and his wife, who was pursuing a career as a baker, so she has her own bakery, she was also dedicated. And the most important thing is she always understands his vast thoughts about society, the development of people, and especially his vision, because he has not come up with the idea to get money. He has come with the idea to add value in the people, and that's why it was very hard for him to get the capital. And though you will watch how many times he failed, but it was inspired from Gopinath, the Deccan Airlines, I don't know, I cannot pronounce very well. And the story says, life story, some incidents are taken from his life. So what happens, first time they sell their lands and everything, get the money, and then the big people in the aviation industry, they don't want to let him grow, because if they will let him grow, definitely this poor villages, he said, that will become something big. So sometimes those people who are in a rags to riches story, they just wanted everybody to just listen and hear them. So first time he failed, and then second time he just trying his level best to do something. He knows that he found a way, and but you know, it needs a lot of amount to set up everything. And then later, once he lost his hope, thus come the people, they collect all the funds so that at least he will make up his dream come true for all the people. They sacrifice entire village and all these people, how they pitch in the money, it's emotional also. And moreover, you will see that he didn't give up on all these things, though he knows that every time things are not happening good with him. But it was also the courage and encouragement of his family, friends, and especially moreover the people around him and the village. They just wanted him to at least one time be successful, so that their faith in him will remain stronger, because that's why they pitch in the money. So it was very hard. Again, there are some technical faults come. There are people who wanted to buy his people, his team, but he just kept going. He said, in the end, if I will bring happiness on the face of these people, everything will be totally changed. And the good thing is also, the people didn't believe, because he wanted to sell the tickets in 1 rupee. And how it could happen, you will watch it in the movie. And there are many good things you really need to learn from it, from our social problems. Because if your life giving you hard time, it means it is polishing you for the betterment of your future and betterment of other future. Because if you really wanted to follow like other people, like having a conventional job and do 8 to 5 and just be whatever you want, so it's very easy. But developing other needs a lot of efforts, and you will really enjoy this. This is one of the best movie in the month of November, and especially in this year I have watched it, and I hope you will really like. And especially another Korean movie you should, or series you should watch, it is Itaewon Class and The Startup, also something good to learn. So I hope you will really like this. Kindly like, share and subscribe, and press the bell icon. And please do recommend any other Tamil movie that I can watch on Amazon Prime or Netflix. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.